Hey there, pirates! Welcome aboard the Anime No Me channel. In a world where superpowers are born from mystical fruits, the red-haired Shanks and his crew defy logic. The absence of devil fruits within his ranks, mere coincidence, or a strategy to control the most coveted powers of the sea? Yes, Shanks possesses many devil fruits, and they will be revealed now. I hope for your support to help our crew win, and to do so, you just need to click the thumbs up button, leave a like, and subscribe to the channel. By doing this, you will win an incredible devil fruit, so just comment which fruit you want. The first real glimpse of the enigmatic figure known as red-haired Shanks for the world of One Piece and for viewers and readers alike came through the eyes of a child Luffy in East Blue. A charismatic presence, a pirate with an unusual sense of honor, and crucially, the man in possession of a peculiar fruit, the Gomu Gomu no Mi. This fruit, which would later become the foundation of Luffy's powers, was at that time under the custody of Shanks and his crew. Not just another fruit, but the starting point of one of fiction's greatest adventures. Its presence in the hands of a future Yonko stands as the first and strongest clue to the theory explored here. Shanks and his crew do not merely avoid devil fruits, they may be actively collecting them for reasons capable of redefining the balance of power in One Piece. The most striking trait of Shanks' crew when compared to any other Yonko crew or major force in the Grand Line is the notable absence of devil fruit users. Consider the Big Mom Pirates, a true zoo of supernatural abilities, where nearly every important member wields some form of Akuma no Mi power, from Katakuri's Mochi Mochi no Mi to the many children with Paramecia, Zoan, and Logia abilities. The Beast Pirates of Kaido form an army of Zoan users, with gifters and headliners displaying animal powers on a massive scale. Even the Whitebeard Pirates, though perhaps less saturated, included key members like Marco, a mythical Zoan user, and Whitebeard himself with the devastating Gura Gura no Mi. And of course, the Blackbeard Pirates, whose strength is almost entirely defined by the collection of multiple devil fruits, culminating in Teach's bizarre ability to wield more than one. Now, consider the red-haired pirates. Ben Beckman, the vice captain, a brilliant strategist and deadly marksman, wields a firearm that in his hands poses a threat even to admirals. Lucky Roo, a massive figure, a master of physical combat, displays surprising speed for his size. Yasop, the sniper, is renowned for superhuman accuracy and mastery of long-range weapons. Rockstar, one of the newer members introduced, also demonstrates physical strength and combat skill. None of them in any appearance or description shows any indication of possessing devil fruit powers. Their feats stem from enhanced physical abilities, weapon mastery, and undoubtedly advanced haki, the true currency of the new world. This is not a mere aesthetic coincidence. In a world where devil fruits are the most common path to supernatural power and notoriety in piracy, the choice or condition of having no devil fruit users within a Yonko crew is a statement, a philosophy. It suggests a belief in a different form of power, perhaps even a superior one, or a very specific strategic reason for avoiding such abilities. The absence of devil fruits does not weaken them. It makes them unique and paradoxically, perhaps more formidable by eliminating the inherent weaknesses tied to those powers. The primary weakness, of course, is the inability to swim and vulnerability to sea stone. In a world where the ocean is the main battlefield and the Marines use sea stone to neutralize pirates, a crew immune to these limitations gains unparalleled tactical flexibility. The red-haired pirates can operate in any aquatic environment without hesitation, and their members cannot be easily neutralized by sea stone restraints unless physically subdued. This lack of common weaknesses is a tactical advantage that cannot be underestimated, a testament to Shanks' foresight and long-term strategic planning. Beyond tactical advantage lies the clue of the Gomu Gomu no Mi. Shanks not only possessed a devil fruit, he kept it, he did not eat it, nor did he allow any crew member to do so. He safeguarded it, and when Luffy, in childhood innocence, accidentally consumed it, Shanks' reaction was not anger over the loss of power for himself or his crew, but concern for Luffy's consequences. Now you won't be able to swim. A warning rather than a reprimand. This reflects deep knowledge of devil fruits, not only their effects, but their limitations and perhaps their true value or danger. If Shanks had no intention of eating the Gomu Gomu no Mi or granting it to a subordinate to increase combat power, why possess it at all? The hypothesis that he was collecting such fruits, not for personal use or crew enhancement, but for safekeeping or a greater purpose, gained significant strength here. The Gomu Gomu no Mi, as now known, was no ordinary fruit. It was the Hito Hito no Mi model Nika, a mythical Zoan of immense importance to the world government and, consequently, to the history of the Void Century and the rise of Joy Boy. Shanks' possession of it and the world government's extreme concern over recovering it and failing for 800 years is no coincidence. It suggests access to privileged information about this fruit or deliberate action to remove it from circulation or from specific hands. First, the most pragmatic reason tied to his image as a guardian of balance, preventing devil fruits from falling into the wrong hands. Shanks has already demonstrated active concern for global stability and for the rise of figures capable of tipping the balance of power in catastrophic ways. Blackbeard stands as the prime example. Shanks warned Whitebeard about Teach, calling him far too dangerous. Blackbeard's ambition centers on acquiring as much power as possible, with devil fruits as his primary tool. If Shanks knows that certain fruits are particularly dangerous, or that an excessive concentration of them in a single individual, like Blackbeard, represents a threat, then confiscating and stockpiling these fruits, removing them from circulation and limiting their availability, becomes a logical course of action. Imagine Shanks possessing a list, or highly advanced intelligence, identifying which devil fruits are the most dangerous or strategically important to the world government, or to Imu-sama if connected to the earlier theory of a secret affiliation. In this role, he functions as a caretaker of these fruits, ensuring they are not used to provoke unnecessary wars or to overthrow the established order. This does not imply blind loyalty to the world government, but rather an understanding that total chaos is worse for everyone. Second, a more investigative motive, understanding the true nature of devil fruits. The origin of devil fruits is one of One Piece's greatest mysteries. Products of the devil tree, manifestations of human will, or remnants of something even older and more cosmic? As a former crewmate of Gold D. Roger, with access to Laugh-Tale and knowledge of the Void Century, Shanks may have uncovered something fundamental about devil fruits. They may be the key to unraveling the world's secrets, or an existential danger if misused. In this context, collection is not for use, but for study, analysis, comprehension, and the deciphering of the enigma they represent. Control, neutralization, or even permanent eradication for the greater good becomes a conceivable objective. If devil fruits are creations or tools of some ancient entity and Shanks is aware of this, then action to prevent an escalation of power that could awaken such an entity or trigger catastrophe follows naturally. The Hito no Mi model, Nika pursued by the world government for centuries, proves that some fruits carry far greater significance than others. Shanks's possession of it serves as a clear indication of knowledge far beyond the norm. Third, and most aligned with the theory of Shanks as an infiltrated agent of the world government or the Holy Knights, devil fruit collection on behalf of Imu-sama and the Gorosei. If Shanks is indeed a high-level operative working in the shadows, his mission may include the acquisition and secure storage of the most powerful or dangerous devil fruits. Such control would allow the world government or Imuto regulate the flow of power across the world, preventing the emergence of enemies capable of challenging their hegemony. A fruit hunter, not for personal gain, but for the most secret and dominant organization in existence. In this scenario, Shanks is the ideal agent, a Yonko feared and respected, with access to the most dangerous seas and the most closely guarded secrets. Through information networks and raw influence, identification and acquisition of these fruits become feasible, followed by delivery to a hidden world government facility or a storage site under Imu-sama's direct control. The Gomu no Mi in his possession would not be an accident, but a successful recovery of a fruit the world government had lost, one he was preparing to return before Luffy's accident. The irony is striking. The man who inspired the future warrior of liberation may have been serving the very system that oppressed that figure for centuries. Under this interpretation, the absence of devil fruits within his crew is not merely a tactical preference, but an operational requirement. Secret operatives cannot afford obvious weaknesses exploitable by any faction. A crew built entirely around Haki immune to seawater and sea stone suppression forms the perfect unit for high-risk missions demanding discretion and adaptability. An elite force capable of infiltrating anywhere, retrieving any asset, and confronting any enemy without the inherent vulnerabilities of their adversary. That was today's content. We hope you liked it and want to share your opinion on the subject. Don't forget to share the video, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care and stay amazing.